What's up, YouTube? That was corny. What's up, YouTube? Some of you may know me, some of you may not. My name is MisfitxPanda, and so a couple months ago, everybody knows the infamous PS5 dropped. I want to say it was November, maybe like a week before Thanksgiving, a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, and it's been super hard trying to find one, right? I wasn't too worried about it at release because around the time of release, I built a PC in the summer leading up, to the fall, to November. And if you have a PC, of course, kind of really don't care for consoles. But me being a console player for like my whole life as a gamer, I still wanted a console. Not even gonna lie to you, but like I'm loving my PC. But so I wasn't too worried about it at the moment. I was just like, I'm gonna let a couple months pass, try to find one then, and then we'll go from there, of course. So yeah, a couple months passed, and I was like, all right, January, February, I'll try to find one. It was still hard, still really, really hard, which is crazy because if you look at the numbers, they're actually selling great on websites like StockX and eBay and resellers. But of course, resellers are selling them for higher prices than I care to pay for a PlayStation. So, yeah. Well, all right, so looking, following multiple stock update accounts on Twitter. Shout out Site Supply and PS5 stock updates. I think that's the name of it, but yeah. But weeks and weeks of looking and of course failing, and even adding a second person onto that search. My girlfriend also hopped on the search with me because I think she just wanted my PS4. That's why she was trying to help me get a PS5, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm kidding. Love you. But yeah, even adding two people on the search, still impossible. She eventually gives up. I'm to the point where like I don't care. I mean, I never was stressing over it anyways, but anyways, long story short, I finally got my hands on one through other channels and other resources outside of accounts on Twitter and post updates and all this other stuff. What we'll be doing today is not as dramatic as I want her to be, but what we'll be doing today is unboxing the PS5 and see what all comes in store with the package and talking about it a little bit, and yeah, it'll be fun. So let's go. All right, wait 1 second before we jump into the PlayStation. Do me a favor, thumbs up the video, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for all my content that I have planned coming up, and yeah, I'd appreciate the love. Now, without further ado, let's go. All right, so here's the PS5, as you can see. This is the $4.99 disc tray version. Not gonna lie, I originally wanted the $3.99, I think, digital only version, because most of my games now are digital only. I think it's just way better. But hey, I'm not complaining, that's fine. I think I do get a little bit more space. So of course, 8K capable, 4K and 120 FPS, of course, which is pretty good, but PC was already doing that. HDR, of course. One thing I noticed about this box, well, first of all, my box is kind of damaged. I guess it kind of got messed up during shipping. People kind of don't care, within the process of shipping things anymore. So I've noticed. But one thing you notice about the box, if you compare it to, older consoles, how older consoles usually show off games that are on the system the time when you purchase it. There's none of that. It's a very bland kind of box, kind of. Just a console. There's no. That's about it. I'm guessing this is what comes in the console. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get to opening this bad boy. Oh God, this box is really damaged, yo. Alright, so there's a flap here. If I can open it, there we go. A flap here. I'm gonna open it up and slide it out. I'm struggling out. Alright, okay, so we got a box within a box. Ooh. Pretty dope. It's the PlayStation signal. Then again, nothing, no labels or anything on it. Alright, so I'm gonna open. So, the packaging is really simple. Like, I kind of like that, but then again, I kind of don't. And I kind of feel like I'm opening this the wrong way as well. But anyways, I'm gonna take this out. Oh, I believe this is my AC power cord. Yep. One thing about PlayStation stay consistent with their power cords. You can go back to the PlayStation 1. So I always had the same power cord. So I have thousands of those just laying around for no reason, dating back to like the PS1. And even my laptop charger, you know what I'm saying? Just a normal AC cord. I work in IT and I game, so there's nothing but USB, HDMI, AC cables everywhere. So, of course, AC cord. I don't know where we're gonna set all this stuff up at. I'll just throw it back here for now. So in this box, it's the compartment. I'm guessing this is. Oh shoot! Is this a stand? Does this come with a stand? That's sick if it does. Yeah, that's what this is. It's a stand. Dope. I don't think I've ever had a system that came with the stand outside of the Switch and the Nintendo Wii. But for the Switch, it was needed because it's also the charging base. And of course, the other days, if you have a Switch, you know how that is. I don't think I've had a system from Sony or Microsoft that came with the stand, so that's kind of dope. I like that. I prefer my console standing up anyways. Got the HDMI cord, high-speed HDMI. I'm guessing it's the most optimal HDMI cord for it. Came with the system, right? We got that. Ooh, the DualShock 5. Really interesting. I can see, I've been hearing a lot of things about this controller. Not so much good. And I kind of understand it, especially if you like get the community I'm coming from. But I kind of see the complaints with this controller from the fighting game community or the FPC. Because I see we still haven't fixed the D-pad problem that we had with the DualShock 4, where the D-pad buttons are, you know, their own separate button. Let's just make them their own separate button. That way, you know, I'm doing down, I don't accidentally get down back or down forward. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't have to be necessarily precise with the controller. I don't know, the D-pad's kind of weird. I don't know, I'm gonna test it out, of course. I mean, it fits the hand kind of interesting. And I like where the thumbsticks are placed. Not that I don't use the thumbsticks like that. The triggers feel okay. I'm not gonna lie, it fits the hand pretty well, and I always like that new controller feel. So I'm fine with that. As you can see, you got your mic built in to the controller right here. I don't know if that can focus or not, but you have your mic built into the controller, so there's no actual need for a headset. You know, you can just turn your mic on and talk like that. It's kind of weird. I kind of want to put my controller to my mouth, so I'm gonna probably still use a headset. The PlayStation button redesign, kind of dope. It's just the PlayStation icon. Got your speaker, of course. I think the light bar, I accidentally pressed it, but I think it's around the touchpad. I'm press it one more time. Yep, it's around the touchpad. And I know this one has like sensors to like track your heart rate and all things of that nature, and like other physical things. I don't know all the features to it, but I know there's some pretty dope features with it. I don't know, so I don't know how exactly to feel about the PlayStation, about the DualShock 5 yet. I'll let you know once I play around with some stuff. But yeah, it's the DualShock 5. And it also comes with, you know how Microsoft has batteries, Sony has to throw in a charging cable, you know what I'm saying? So, that is all for this small box. So, we're gonna throw that back. On that first small box, you got your cables, your HDMI, your charging cable for your DualShock. You have your stand for your console, which is pretty dope. I like they included the stand. It's very nice. Now we get to the guys. That was weird. I'm sorry. Now we get to what most people are here for. The console. But first, your quick start guides. Gotta love your trusty, dusty quick start guides, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna read this. All right. Try not to destroy the box. Pulling this big behemoth out. This is a big console. So on the front of it, you got, of course, your disc tray. You got USB, USB-C, which is interesting. I don't use USB-C. It's kind of useless to me. Got your eject button and your power button. I'm kind of confused on which is the top or the bottom. So it's the disc tray like this when you lay it down, because the PlayStation symbol is right here. So I'm guessing this is the top. Somebody let me know in the comments. So on the bottom, I'm guessing this is where the stand goes. I'm gonna definitely probably stand on up, you know, conserve space in my dust. So yeah, it definitely takes up way less space than laying it horizontal. But yeah. So the back you have your adapter, your power adapter, HDMI, your Ethernet port. Wire up, kids, please. You had 2 more USBs in the back, and then there's this. I don't know if this is a port or this is just a compartment. This is for, excuse me, the PS5 camera. I don't know. And then there's nothing on the top, of course. It's very sleek, has a black matte finish, kind of shiny a little bit. So fingerprint magnet. Yeah, so does anybody know if, like, can I use just a normal webcam on my PS5 and just, like, you know, stream straight from the PS5 to the PS4? Granted, I don't stream like that. Well, I'm just saying it was very helpful and it did come in handy. And it was needed. So can I just plug in any webcam? Is the PS5 webcam through USB, or is it like a special port? I don't know. Just questions I have. So if anybody has the answers, let me know in the comments. And that's everything in the box, man. So you got your quick start guides, you got your DualShock 5, your HDMI, your power cable, of course, and you have, of course, your USB adapter for your controller to charge that. And that's everything, man. I would hook it up and go through, you know, a setup and all that, but I feel like everybody does that, so I'm just not gonna do it. You've seen a setup before. Yeah, so we're just gonna conclude the video here. With me, you know, just getting my PS5. As I mentioned before, I play fighting games, so of Of course, I already have Mortal Kombat, I already have Tekken, things of that nature that I'm going to be playing on my PS5. I also dabble in 2K. I'm trying to, venture outside of fighting games into other things of that nature. So, question, if you've made it to the end of this video and you haven't left yet, give me some titles that you'd love to see me play and what kind of content for those games you would like to see on this channel. I definitely plan on finishing a lot of my single player games videos, but in the comments, give me some suggestions of some games I should start off with on PS5 that you would like to see me play on this channel. So yeah, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment on this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, because I can't wait to get you guys some more content on all things Misfit Panda. So yeah, talk to you guys later.